Hey all, thanks for coming back to my channel. This is Brianna, and I wanted to share with you today a little bit about manifesting. Um, we've all probably heard about manifesting, and some may think it's woo-woo, and others, swear by it. And I wanted to give you an example today of something that happened for me. So, I recently have been I'm kind of between jobs. um, and between the last couple of days, I had 5 job interviews. Okay. So there was one in particular that, it wasn't the highest paying, but as soon as I walked in the building and, sat down with the hiring manager and everything, I just felt at home. They have such a hospitality. I'm in long-term care and healthcare. So this is going to be a fun job. And it's only part-time right now, and that's okay. It actually pays a little bit more than I thought that this position would pay, so I'm grateful for that. But when I left there, the one hiring manager, she's like, "Can I give you a hug?" And I'm like, "Yes." And I'm like, "I was going to ask you, but I didn't want to seem weird." She's like, no, it's not weird. Oh, and it was just wonderful. It felt aligned, that feeling. You're just like, this is it. This is it. And, it feels like family, feels like home type of thing. So so today, but, some of you might know that, my husband and I are recently separated, and which is fine. We're still very close. We're working through things, what we don't know what that will look like, but it's a tough time in between jobs and, just stressful. And then the collective energy is just so much anxiety and, at times panic even. So there's just a lot of energy in the field, right? And I've been trying to wake up with affirmations, like Louise Hay and Neville Goddard affirmations before I even get out of bed in the morning. And today I did that. And I listened to this wonderful Louise Hay one, and I'll actually post it down below, or I'll link it below. But she said, every hour, tell yourself, the universe supports me. And the other one was, I am safe, every hour. And I've been waking up with like heart palpitations. And so I was actually doing it constantly as I fed my cat, as I cleaned out his litter box, as I got my coffee ready, as I was doing sprints outside. And, not forget every hour, right? I was just doing it constantly. So, but it put me in a good headspace. And then it's Saturday. So one of my friends, a very good, close friend of mine, and I don't have many friends. I'm one of those people that I don't have a lot of friends, but I have a couple of very close friends. And she texted me, "Hey, you want to grab lunch with, another friend and myself?" And I was like, "Oh, I'm out running errands, but, maybe later, maybe some other time." And she's like, "Well, hey, we're going to go to the beach or a park." And I was like, "Yeah, definitely." And so I met up with them. We live, outside of Cleveland. So we're on Lake Erie, and it's been beautiful today. The sun was out. It was a nice breeze. I don't know if it was 68 or 70. It was just beautiful. And we don't get many days like that in Cleveland. Oh, goodness. In fact, right now, it's all dark clouds and very windy. So anyway, so I was like, yeah, we spent several hours. We went to the beach, or not to the beach, but we went to a park and walked around and looked at the skyline over Lake Erie. It was just gorgeous. We went to a coffee shop and had some laughs and went into another shop. I mean, it was just beautiful day with a couple of good friends. And I didn't necessarily you know, chalk that up to like manifesting. But this second thing I did, and together I was like, wow, this has been an incredible day. Um, so it's Saturday, and I received an email for the job offer from the other day that walked out of there going, oh my God, I would love this job, right? So I wasn't expecting that until at least Monday or Tuesday. And so I was shocked that it came over on Saturday. And that's how quick manifesting can work. You know, we get our head right, and and instead of in that spiral, and it happened so quickly. But I wanted to go over something else with you today, and I took a few notes, and it is about manifesting in a couple of really good ways. And I'm going to just start this. I had learned about this technique through another YouTuber. I think her name, Magnetize Yourself. That's what it is. Magnetize Yourself. She's great. And she had on there, you can listen to it for yourself. It's entitled, Give Me 28 Minutes. And I can't remember the rest, but it's just within the last few days. But she has a very specific way to manifest. And I wrote it all down. I'd like to share that with you guys. The first step is to define 3 to 7 goals or positive present statements. And these are in present tense, as if these things are already occurring in your life and in each area of your life that you would like to see changes. So 3 to 7 goals, or like for instance, health, 3 to 7 like positive present statements for each area of your life. And they can start with like I am or I have. And she said she prefers those, I am or I have. Next is to focus on each goal. Visualize for 68 seconds. And I don't know if a lot of you follow Abraham Hicks, and she talks about 68 seconds being like the perfect amount of time to visualize each goal and focus on each goal. So for each of those 3 to 7 goals, visualize what it would feel like if it was already your reality for 68 seconds. Imagine it's already happened. Visualize and feel the feeling, whether it's peace, love, joy, and what conversations you might be having with people as well, if this was already a reality in your life. And then do that, cycle through those. She said she prefers 3 times, but she said once is enough even, but 3 times. Then you're going to do mirror affirmations. And you can do this while you're getting dressed or getting ready in the morning in front of a mirror. And you're going to take those I am or I have statements, or talk excitedly about your life related to all of those goals. Like you might be talking like with another person, say, in front of the mirror, but you're talking to yourself, and so you're affirming those statements and visualizing those and being excited about that in the present tense while getting ready, or probably getting ready, yeah, right, and in the mirror. And you can even do maybe before bed or something while you're getting ready for your evening routine. And then the fourth thing she said is to fall asleep imagining this version of self that you are becoming, or fall asleep imagining or thinking about one of those goal statements. So because when you fall asleep, then the last thing you fall asleep to will incorporate into your mind and your being, your state of being. So And then she also said to track these things because, just like anything, we lose um we lose sight of, like we might not think that the needle's changing, like the needle is moving, but like if we track it, then we'll see, oh yeah, that did happen. Oh, I forgot about that. I do that a lot. But I need to write down what happened today after I did my the universe supports me and I am safe statements. I mean, yeah, that was just wonderful. The job offer, as well as my friend reaching out to me. And which is exactly what my nervous system needed, to be out in nature with a couple of good friends and having some good coffee and some good laughs. Man, you just couldn't beat it. And then I came home and hung out with my cat and still got some sun, as you can tell on my face. Woo! Man, it was actually first sun of the season. It was it was powerful. Oh, as powerful as, Cleveland sun can get. But anyway, so I wanted to leave that with you guys today. And, feel free to like and chat and, comment below. I'd love to hear what you guys think about this, if you think it's woo-woo or if you're going to give it a shot. And again, her name is Magnetize Yourself, and I will link the video below. It's great. All right, take care and have a great day.